You are live. How's everybody doing today? We are over the hump midweek. It's about 2:30 here, Alabama Central Standard Time. All my people on the West Coast in California should be awake by now. I guess it's 12:30 or 11:30 out there right now. Give me just 1 second. I got to share these links. Just 1 second. All right. So, yeah, it's been a busy day. The sunshine has returned, although it's very windy, and cooler weather has arrived. The sunshine is back. It's a beautiful day here in West Alabama. I'm on 69 South Highway here at the furniture store. We just met a great couple and sold them a gorgeous bedroom suite from Crown Mart Manufacturers over in Atlanta on the Industrial Boulevard. Um, and they actually own their home. And I found a way to possibly help them with real estate. So they are now on my daily new listings email list. Of course, they can watch the video and use those links as well. Um, but I know what they're looking for, and we're rocking and rolling. We do both real estate and furniture. We can help you upgrade. We can help you create income. We can help you find a primary home. West Alabama is mostly a rural community market, and the majority of those markets are USDA approved, which is no down payment. And if I can get the seller to pay your closing costs, it's basically no money out of pocket. You pay very little, like your home inspection, maybe a couple of months of homeowners insurance policy, things like that. It's very little, very little. So no reason not to buy or try and get into a home if you can. I would always encourage beginners, maybe starter home people, first time borrowers. Definitely utilize things like Credit Karma, which is a free way to monitor your own credit and know whether or not whether you're available to borrow or what you need to do to get there. And especially with a lender like Ryan Perrenoud that works with me a lot, he can advise you, how to get to your goals. And home ownership, a mortgage is a savings account. It's one of the truly only ways to have an extra income or source of money for full time employed people, you know, especially in Alabama. Real estate is one of the only ways, to really increase your financial ability. Having home ownership and some equity in a property is something that people that have full time jobs really need to do to have that second financial stability. We just don't have a lot of stockbrokers. We don't deal with stocks, but the Alabama real estate market is really good, especially in West Alabama. Okay, we can jump right in. I've already shared the listings out. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Okay, first up, let's see what we got here. This is a land listing, a family residential single family lot in $1 Million Lake subdivision, most likely. It's on North Shore Drive. It's only $7,500. Ken Williamson over at Remax Premier is the seller's agent, and there's like a gajillion of those. So there's two of them, yeah. Okay, next. This is one of the conversion condominiums. Shamrock Apartments converted to condos. Morgan Smith over at Keller Williams. I think I've heard of her name before. I don't know. I've never met her. Uh, oh yes, I have. I have heard of her before. She was the one that had that shitty cleaner, man. Okay, this conversion condominium, but they are on campus. I used to be the property manager over at these apartments. They've converted them now. I'm sure the property has sold since then. Two bed, two bath, 924 square feet. It was built in 1970, converted to condominiums just very recently, maybe just 5 years or so. 399. It's pretty moderate. Pretty moderate. Okay, we got another single family lot in Million Dollar Lakes. Casey Snyder over at Next Home Legacy Group. I think she's the owner of that company. Single family lot, 15,000. It's just under a half acre parcel on Kimberly Drive, and that's on the Lakeview side of Million Dollar Lakes subdivision. Okay, this is a good one. Northport City, ever popular Northwood Lake subdivision. This one was built in 1958, and it is a smaller floor plan, 1,273 square feet. So it would have a really good, easy electricity bill every month. 5209 Northwood Lake Drive East. It's on the main road there. One level, 3 bed, 2 bathroom. Vestavia Elementary, Tuscaloosa County High School for the zoning. Sissy Sullivan over at Pritchett Moore is the seller's agent. We talked to her just recently. $219,900, super affordable opportunity. It's an older home, is the reason it's a little bit less money. But if you brought it up to the new construction standards and some remodeling, probably a $400,000 house. Okay, next up, another single family lot. This was in Birmingham, Alabama. Not real familiar with this area. Well, actually, it says Walker County, and then it says 366 Stevens Street, Birmingham. So not real sure about this. It's just under a quarter of an acre at 0.23, 12,000 asking price. Edwin Odoms at Keller Williams is the seller's agent, and for these types of listings, the purchase price is so low. My buyer representation really has to be 5%, regardless of what the seller agent would agree to do at a typical 3%. But cheap land, you can't go wrong with that. Put it right back on the market, try to make some money and get going. Okay, next up is another really good price, super easy payment. Winfield, Alabama, which is USDA eligible. 398 County Road 60. Although I reviewed this one earlier, it does not have an HVAC system. Everybody wants $100,000 or more for their home, but it doesn't even have the HVAC. You really got to do some, looking into the details on these particular listings, especially in the rural areas. So it's a smaller home built in 1945, 1,256 square feet. That'll be a really easy utility bill. 2 bed, 1 bath. It's got just under 3/4 of an acre lot, 0.7. Bradley Faulkner over at Hamler Real Estate's got it listed, and they're asking $119 for that with no HVAC. Okay, next up, this is new construction in Fayette. Love seeing some new construction investment in our authentic West Alabama rural communities. Fayette's one of the best municipalities West Alabama has, rural West Alabama. Okay, Alex Warren, Superior Realty Group. She's got the listing. 85 Lowell Street, one level, 3 bed, 2 bath, brand new, built this year, 1,338 square feet. So it's a smaller floor plan, but it's got an acre and a half, 1.4. And moderately priced, $241,900 for new construction. Anything under 250, you kind of have to just, that's what it is. If you could get that down at all, that would really be great. Or make sure all your appliances or something are in that. You can really work a lot with the new construction opportunity, and that's remember, new construction is the best to use my buyer agency because I'll give you that furniture allowance. This one would probably have $2,000 in furnishings, maybe 1,500. Just depends on what the seller's paying. All right, next up, Northport County, right in Montgomery Farm subdivision. Right there when you turn up 171 off of 43. Nice homes. This one's built in 2022, so it's relatively brand new. 3,070 square feet. It's a large primary home for someone. You would want to consider your carry cost on a house this big. 12983 Joshua Street. One of my good friends' buddies named Joshua. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1/2 bath. It's got just under 3/4 of an acre lot, 0.63. Huntington Elementary, Tuscaloosa County High School is the zoning. Jason Gray, owner of Keller Williams. It's got the listing for this one, $599 asking price, $599 asking price. That's a good listing. Montgomery Farms is a very nice subdivision. It's got a lot of big homes and it's super accessible. You take McFarland to 43 right there out of the middle of Northport, 171, just a little piece right there, and it's on the right. It's a good subdivision. I am kind of biased to the 171 highway. That's the highway that takes us to our family farm. And I would love, any of those areas out there. They're very special. Curvy road, but very special. Okay, next up, back in Tuscaloosa City West. This looks like one that was built in 1915. Maybe it's been renovated. The address is 1208 19th Street. 1 level, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,200 square foot. So it's a smaller floor plan. Just under 1/3 of an acre lot, 0.28. University Place Elementary, Central High School. Let's see here. Latanya Bobo over at RE 101 is the seller's agent, and it's $229,900. Let's look at the interior on this one. Oh yeah, it's been renovated. The interior has really been brought up to a modern look. LVP flooring, tile shower. It's a good opportunity, especially with city address and city services. Okay, next up, I've already sent this one to one of my partners as well. I think it's a really good one. Back in Maison de Loc subdivision, it's up there at the Yacht Club. It's a subset subdivision of the Yacht Club subdivision, right beside the main North River Yacht Club building and the big pool, which now also includes the groundbreaking or the development Hill House condominiums that has broken ground. They haven't started to build or anything like that. They just cut the trees down and they've added more boat docks, the captain's cabin. It's a new store that's open with fuel for your boats. It's all happening right there. It's a super awesome place. But this is a little subset. I've shown several of the homes that's been built in here before. A lot of coaches and staff for the university lives in here. The homes were in the 700s, 800s range, which with this price point, it's a 1/10 of an acre lot. The homes have to be a certain architectural design. It's a lake home community. You're literally right on Lake Tuscaloosa, and the subdivision itself has a tram that takes you down to the water. It's just awesome place to be. And the price is $125,000. Russell Olive, Remax Premier Group's the seller's agent for this one. That's a good listing. That's a really good listing. All right, next up, Moundville, Tuscaloosa County, South. Graymont subdivision, nice homes in the Graymont, Moundville. There's another Graymont in Tuscaloosa, of course. 15352 Timber Springs Lane, 2-level home built in 2007. So it is turn of the century, not quite 20 years old yet. Big ass house, 3,987 square feet. 6 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, 1 half bathroom, and it's all sitting on a half-acre parcel, 0.55. Big Sandy Elementary, Hillcrest High School for the zoning. Cassius Lanier, uh, city councilman, now over at Elite Signature Properties, is the seller's agent, and he's got it priced at 479.9. Uh, that's probably a bargain. 4,000 square feet for under 480. That's priced pretty good. It's a really nice home. Okay, next up, back in Northport City, Northwood Lake again. This one was built in 2006, 1909 Hudson Bay Drive. That's a street in Northwood Lake. 1 level, built in 2006. I just said that. 2,053 square feet. So it's a moderate to larger floor plan. 3 bed, 2 bath. Vestavia Elementary. Not sure what the high school is. Just says other. Melinda Jenkins, first class real estate, is the seller's agent, and she's asking 359. I'm sorry, 349.9 for that particular one. So you see the stark difference between, just like in Woodland Hills where we have a brand new construction home. These are original city subdivisions. So there's homes that were built in there all the way back to like the 1950s. But you also have new construction because of the location. It's in the middle of town. The values are always going to hold when it's in the middle of town. Okay, next up. This is a portfolio listing. The first one's in Helena. Next, Pelham, Alabaster, Trussville, Gardendale, and Leeds. It's 11 homes. Denise Evans over at Butler Evans Real Estate, I have seen her before, is the listing agent. They're all rental homes. Also, all the renters are on ACH payments. It says it right there, auto pay for every one of them. And if you're interested in that, the listing price is $2,255,100. That is really good. It's really good. Okay, next up, Coker, unincorporated small community between Northport and Gordo, 13675 Preacher Street, Pinion Subdivision, built in 1997, and this is a mobile home. Sorry, it's a mobile home on 1 acre, 1 full acre, 3 bed, 2 bath, 1997 model with a front porch attached to it. 1,280 square feet, so it's a single wide. Westwood Elementary and Holt High School is what it's got. I don't know if that's correct. Clara Span Realty South is the seller's agent. Super affordable, $79.9 asking price, but that is a mobile home. You could probably, if you were interested in having a place to live and being able to pay for it, you could buy that one for $79.9, live in the current mobile home, put another mobile home lot for rent or 2 or 3 on the rest of your 1 acre, and collect that rent from the owners of the other mobile homes and pay for yours. Absolutely could do it, and that's a low price. That $79,000 could be paid off in no time. Okay, next up, going back to Cottondale, University Garden subdivisions, that relatively new subdivision right there off of University Boulevard East at the Skyland and University Boulevard intersection. It's got a Cottondale address, feels like Tuscaloosa City. 1 level, 3 bed, 2 bath, built in 2021, it's less than 5 years old. 1,449 square feet, so it's a moderate to smaller floor plan. That would be a very easy utility bill. Arcadia Elementary, Bryant High School, It's got city schools. Chris Miller, EXP Realty, is the seller's agent, and they're asking 250 even for that one. 250 even. Okay, that may be it for today. The next one I see, John Randall's got a condo at Collegiate Downs, another conversion. 12th Street, unit number 10, 2 bed, 2 bath, 1/2 bath for 470. They're built in 1988. It's 1,090 square feet. And then, okay, yeah, I know that one's definitely from yesterday. So that's it for today's new listings. I wanted to leave you with a beautiful view from the airport today. The sunshine has returned. It's super windy, but it makes for a gorgeous view. Even though the camera's pointed down, wow, you can see that sunset coming a lot earlier now. You can't even hardly see the trees blowing, but hold on just a second. Just an hour ago, that tree line shadow for the tree line was much lower, like below the road even, and it was just gorgeous. All the trees were blowing, leaves going, and the leaves have been falling for like weeks now. So it's a gorgeous area of this part of our state, and just anytime you get to see that sunshine, that's a good day. Don't forget to call my sponsored lender, Ryan Perrenoud. He and I make a great team. When it's your time to purchase a primary home or an investment property, he does it all, including mobile homes. We've been working on that this week. A lot going on. A lot going on. I talked to 2 Land Cruisers just yesterday. I'm looking for some feedback on that progress. And of course, like I said, the store is open. Um, got 2 more hours to make it by today. Thanksgiving and all friends and family coming over. You got like less than a week now, less than 7 days, even less working days. So that's it for today. Let us know what you're looking for. Enjoy the day, and we will see you tomorrow. Oh, actually, I may not be here tomorrow. Well, it may be late afternoon. My builder course, we have a meeting at 10 a.m. in Foster, so it might be much later tomorrow.